And how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a great night. Oh man. It's almost 2.5 pages of different resources. And I need to know, do you guys want to hear the Factorio music or would you rather hear pretzel music? Would you rather pretzel music or Factorio music? In the past, I've streamed without the Factorio music because it got repetitive. Oh, I'm not going to lie, I've just spent 10 minutes. I have just spent 10 minutes going through, re-rolling the seed until I got one that didn't have one of my starting patches touching each other. I'm not going to lie. I wish there was more wood, but I'm fine with what I've got here. Well, without further ado, let's start the generation. By the way, we're going to start like right here. Somewhere right in here. This should be interesting. Oh, the gun is at my head. I will be turning on the game sounds as soon as I get... There we go. I just turn off the music and... There we go. Alright, and we have milestones on here. So, as we achieve things, it will tell us we achieved them. In fact, I think... God, how do you access milestones? I don't remember the control for milestones. Control Alt M. That is wild. Yep, as we achieve things, it'll tell us what time and all that. What the how you doing? I can't tell whether I should say juicy. Okay, so yeah, juicy as fuck. Alright, nice. How you doing? What, the floating head, the somebody actually willing to take on Pyanadons on stream, or what? That is a creative way of saying it, you're not wrong. But, all I've done is just goof around with Pyanadons for like less than 12 hours. I am not prepared for what's coming, so here we go. Let's just grab as much as we can because God knows. All right, where is the iron? Oh my God, the iron patch is way out here. Okay, there it is. You will be watching and learning. No, you'll be watching and laughing. We both know that. All right, we start with 10 miners. That is both fantastic and terrifying. All right. So if we look at our research, we need to craft 10 iron plates in order to unlock the ability to make electricity. Same thing with research. Ah. Okay, let's do this. Alright, I already know I'm going to be using this a lot, so just leave it on my hotbar. And God, we have no, that's the one you added to your playthrough of vanilla. Really got to learn to take. Really got to learn to take that one off there. You know damn well I don't have a water bottle. Oh God, I just refilled this like 10 minutes ago. It's still icy as fuck from the fact that we're below freezing here. Oh God, it was full. Oh God, my teeth hurt now. That was too cold. That was too cold. My teeth hurt now. Also, I need wood so I can. Alright, I don't see any huge rocks, so we can't gain any coal from that. So let's run down here to the coal, which is all the way down the... Okay, this... spread the fuck out. Oh, actually, there might be a huge rock here, but let's get this coal set up first. We'll just set up a quick coal snake or two, and of course there's got to be that one little outlier. One little outlier there. God, that irritates. Yeah, this is genuinely a case of if you've got time, cut down some wood. That's legitimately a thing in this. Really? You gonna make me put the bald spot out already? Alright. Slim wants the bald spot out, apparently. And thank you for the biddies, by the way, Ghost. I really do need to get a haircut. Just have not had the time for it. Let me know if the music gets too loud for you guys. It does not feel right now. I mean, it is the industrial channel that fits CNN pretty well, too. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong that it does feel industrial. research steam power. Nice. We have the ability to make power already. Thank you for the follow, Juicy. This is gonna take a while. So I need to put down my hotbar before I forget. No, not there. Why would I ever put it there? I'm gonna want to queue. Oh, right. Until I get labs, I can't actually queue things up. Okay. So I can see pretty quickly that nice. Made some small parts. We are going to be filtering these boxes for, where is it? Not there, here. For stone. We have to filter these because the stone mine produces two things. I am aware of this. Also, this irritates me. There's just this little nugget of freaking coal stuck onto the side of my iron that irritates me. That's just a necessity. Yeah, it might be more efficient to not do it this way. But honestly, that's going to hold me off for a good bit. Also, let's get our get that up. Why would I ever? Okay. All right. We're probably going to end up with 2 or 3 coal snakes before we get everything automated enough we're good. But honestly, I needed to get that stone brick production up because clearly we're going to be running around a lot here. Alright. We should be, yep, we're about to hit automation science, thankfully. Then we can start manually producing a few things. Like, let's see, this produces 7.5 steam a second. This uses 15 a second. Well, those numbers don't seem right. Hey, thank you for this. Thank you for the sub. Juicy, don't forget to thank Ghost. He does like to do things like that sometimes. Honestly, I'm a little surprised he did it. Thank you, Ghost, for for the for gifting. Okay, so yeah, no, we need to get soil washing up and not yet. No, we don't need soil washing just yet. What we need is first that. This is where it gets challenging for me. I get decision paralysis here. Let's go for the coal processing because getting our coal fuel up and running helps a lot. Yeah. Dude, I have been loving. I forgot my stuff downstairs. I've been loving the music lately. All right, and I think it's here. Yeah, we gotta get our power set up going. I want to set up a box with our coal in it. By the way, Ghost, you're gonna see this thing chew through coal. Oh, I'm needing iron again. You're gonna see this thing chew through coal. Hey, there's another Aussie here. Nice. You're gonna see this thing chew through coal like like a pack of kids goes through goldfish. Alright, based on coal location, you're going to want the power going down and that way. Let's see, can I reach the fish? Yep, one fish. Two fish. Do we have a red fish and a blue fish? Red fish. I'm gonna leave the seaweed in place for now, but unfortunately I think we just had 15 in our starter. Alright, I will have to go exploring at some point. I think there's more water over here, maybe. But we're gonna have to find more fish for sure. Let's just start with our offshore pump. Arbitrary distances, you gotta love them. You know what I forgot to build? Power poles. Which they nerfed them. They nerfed them so bad. Oh, it's kind of irritating. They only produce one now instead of two. Alright, we'll throw all that in. And our power is way the F out here. So this is gonna suck. I definitely don't have enough poles to get all the way. Ghost, you got that? Or you need me to? There we go. We'll take care of that. Alright, out of poles again. Yeah, we're gonna be collecting a lot more wood. I'm not worried about the wood. But I want to get our power poles at least partially across the space we're working from. I gotta say, I'm a little upset that a bot had such a cool name, though. Alright, and what else? Okay, so we need to go grab some more coal from our coal snake, because right about now it's going to be almost full. Yep. Take as much coal over here as we can, because we need to fill these up, probably. I promise I am not going to try to narrate everything, but it's the early game, so it feels like I need to. Eventually it's just going to be sobbing and why is this happening? Yeah, no, talking is engagement. That is of the good. All right, and we'll just. What are we thinking? 3 wide path or stick with the 2? I think we'll go with the 3 wide. But not there. Alright, it's a start. It's a start. It gets us some accelerated movement through the area. Also, we've got to talk about something that is a big problem in this pack that I've noticed. Ash. Not Ketchum, just Ash. It will kick your ash. Like, I'm going to choose to carry it until it starts completely taking over my inventory, because I just don't want to have to don't want little boxes everywhere storing it until I can use it. So sue me. I'm lazy. No, don't actually sue me, just make fun of me for it. But, yeah, no, it's a genuine problem with this mod pack, I think. Until you stop using coal and coal byproducts to burn, as power, you just have way too much of it. Basically, until you're literally making nuclear reactors to power your base, you're kind of screwed on the ash situation, and you just got to learn to manage it. Like, as you can see, I'm not even started on my production yet. I'm not even started researching yet, proper research, because I don't even have all the materials needed for the first tech yet. I'm waiting on my steel and my iron and copper to produce enough material. Oh, really, family? Why is Time Warner... Why is my internet company calling me? You know, I paid the bill this morning. They shouldn't be calling me. Sometimes, man. Sometimes I do not get companies. Hey, look, this person paid us. Let's bother them about when their next payment's coming. Alright, so that is the most basic of basic paths. We're going to extend off here. We're going to extend off here. Probably here too. Just so that I can move around without too much difficulty. Also, being able to control and tap things into machines is a godsend. That's a godsend. As well as pull them out. But I think we're closing in on being able to... Nope, we're still got like 70 to go. Come on, little things! Cook faster! Okay, that sounded wrong. I'm not gonna get much from those two I just put in, but I'd rather clean out the edges now than to have them sneak up on me later. So, can I just say the recipe for the first research pack is insane. This thing is insane. Just legitimately insane. Which, by the way, I also need a soil extractor. Gotta have soil. I have a lab. Probably build a second one once I'm actually automating things, but yeah, no, it's genuinely insane. That is a 7 base ingredient recipe. You need stone brick, part of a log, 6 pieces of ash, 10 pieces of soil, 10 flowers, and 1.5 plates of copper and 5.5 plates of iron to make this automation science pack. It's a genuinely insane mad lad recipe, and I'm both here for it and terrified of it. Yeah, like, dude, there's there's so much in this pack that when you see it, that when you read about it the first time, it's like, that's a joke, right? Right? And the person in the background with experience is just wide-eyed, solemn, going, no, it's not. This mod pack is genuinely a little insane. And I think it just started raining outside. We'll set up soil. That's a sieving, not really sieving, it's processing water to try to get as much dirt out of it as it can. Miraculously with no byproducts. Honestly, I kind of thought you'd get a salt as a byproduct or like purified water or something. But no. I am, until I find more water, I am genuinely trying to avoid using fish. I don't think there are any more in this lake. I don't see any moving. I think we cleaned this pond out already. What? Blame Slim! He's the one who made me take my hat off. There's a reason I wear a bandana. You can put it back on me if you want. What did you do this time, Shade? Why are you back in the ICU? Oh, no, that would actually be kind of funny. You're right, Ghost. Oh, no. I swear, Shade, do we need to put you in a bubble? Alright, I feel a little better on our fish situation. When we get to steel, we have the ability to make wind turbines or wind you know, the ability to make the big air machines, and they require fish because they're fish shaped, so that makes complete sense. Okay, good. 95% is a decent chance. Here's hoping things don't go sideways in the only happens on house way. Wait, I just jinxed us. Oh, I just jinxed it. Sorry about that. Oh, good. Then that should handle it just fine. Well, I mean, I knocked on Skull with a brick. Does that count? cool. We've got quartz nearby this time. Ooh. That's no good, bud. Oh. How does both of those happen? Wait, never mind. Infections. God, the freaking creeper has got my nerves on edge now. Great. I heard the chocobo and I got spooked. Great. Now the creeper has got my nerves on edge. Oh, that's ugly. Don't do that, Kira. Our champion, he comes! Rest in peace, Jason David Frank, man.
走れソリよ、風のように月見原をパドル
Ghost got into the bits. Oh no. Ghost got into the bits, everybody. Call the doctor. The funny thing is, when I priced all my stuff on sound alerts, the reason everything's so cheap for the, you know, like that. Ow. That's probably too loud for that one. I probably need to reduce that, I probably need to reduce the volume on that one. The reason so many of them are so cheap is because I was like, I want people to get the most for their dollar on, you know, when they're buying, when they're using my sound alerts. I want them to be able to throw as many as possible.
Stop it. Get some help.
There is no help for anyone in this stream, and you know it, Shade. There is no help for any of us. We're streamers. Not the kind of help we're talking about. No, let's be honest here, Ghost. Slim is the help, mostly with our overlays. Slim is the help. Now I feel like I need to add the Vegeta I am the hype sound effect. God damn it. Damn you, Ghost. Fair enough, fair enough. It's going to bug me having that like that. I mean, it's a solid state. Config issues are dime a dozen. But yeah, no, I get you. That was an ID 10T error. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep, nope. Who ship's a solid state with Windows pre-installed. Especially if they're not a freaking, not listed as a freaking, oh, that infuriates me, Sarah. That infuriates me. You should have ordered one with and one without. That way you weren't screwed on that front. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cheaper and easier does make a lot of things go poof in your brain. Yeah, fair enough. I put the path down because of how much space I need to cover. It makes me run a little faster. I mean, look how much space I have to cover to get to anything. A little bit of extra speed when I'm running is forgiven. In fact, my power... I don't like it. Don't like it. A little bit of freaking, no, stone mining is slow. Yes. All the mining is slow right now. I'm using burners and I will be for the next 12 hours minimum. It's not like I have a choice. Oh, it's copper I'm short on. Okay. Everything is slow. All my mining is slow. It's not a question of which one is slow. It's, is it slow? Yes. Alright, can I make any research packs yet? I cannot, but it's not because I'm missing things. Just need to go pick up... Yep, I'm out of power. Alright, I'm going to be... Thanks to Ghost hitting me with a obscene amount of water right at the start of stream, I need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back. Can't leave. Baby. Ooh, fuck, bro. Oh. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm gonna have to come over here for power a lot. So anytime I have to come over here, I want to bring quite a bit with me. Alright, what are we missing? Just stone brick now. Alright. I have not. Let's get our first research packs going. How many do we need for this first one? 20. Great. 20. What am I missing to get some more online? Probably steel. Yeah, iron. All right, first planter box. What are we missing for more? Wood. Yeah, that tracks. How far I have to go for any wood? As much as I like having the open space, I'm going to regret it later on when I need a lot of, I'm going to regret it when I'm trying to automate wood. Also, just so you know, Ghost, while your character keeps moving across the map all of a sudden, moving across the screen all of a sudden, behind my head roughly is a teleporter. Take a sip. How you doing, Dirk? You lose another shark? Or another marlin? There is an option to put the bandana back on me. Might be able to talk Slim into putting it back on me then. To be fair, I think he dined and dashed on us. I don't see him hanging around. I think you were crying about it on put my bandana back on. All right. You know what? Let's go with a different bandana today. There we go. That better? I'm not gonna lie, I may have pulled that a little tight, but hydrate. All right. How you doing, Juicy? Did feel weird to not have anything on my head. I'm not gonna lie. The only time I don't have anything on my head publicly is when I'm at work. I know. Yeah, I know. It's like I definitely do need another coal snake, but I want to get the assembly research going before I do. Out. Really? Are you good? God, you take it away from me right on. Really? Yeah, I gotta get a better coal snake going. This little 4-pinger ain't enough. Oh, you've got Padoru stuck in my head. Screw you. It was a 4-pounder. Nice. I mean, it is properly heavy beat music. It is good music. I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. It could have done like happened to my dad when I was a kid. He was my dad when I was a kid, we were at the beach on holiday, and worst of worst luck, he stepped away for 2 minutes to run into the beach house and use the bathroom. Came out and his rod was gone. Turns out he got a hit. And it freaking yanked his rod out of the rod holder and took it. That is the worst. All right. Nice. Good luck. Good luck, Dirk. You got a fight on your hands. It sounds like. All right, we got enough for the assembly. Got enough for the assembly research. Let's get it going. I do love the look of the labs in this mod pack. I will say that. The labs are awesome. You shouldn't sound so disappointed, Dirk. It's just gonna lead to Ghost, having more innuendo to throw at you. You know that. Ooh, and unless you've got an unlimited license, that's dangerous. But yeah, no, I really do like the animations for the Pyanadon Lab. That is a sweet animation. It really is. Look at that thing. I mean, really, it depends on where you get them. I mean, on where you're going. Like at Lone Star, you have one by default, unlimited. But most other places require you to pay, you know, real money for it. Nice. Nice. Tencher are always a good catch. They sell decently. What are we missing? Bricks. Yeah. So, what? In Ghost, where do you mean sell fish at? You mean in Fishing Planet? You sell them whenever you, end a day, or leave, or head home. Which other fishing game? We play Fishing Planet. Are you talking about Finnish Cottage? Cottage? We haven't played that yet. I don't know anything about that game yet. No. In my case, there's actually an actual microchip on the ceiling. I already know that one. And we have Sarah making, doing the bottom password. Sarah is our resident bottom password generator. All right, so we want coal processing, tongue. Let's work for me today. Do we want a beeline for steel? How much for the fish? According to the dictionary, Ghost, I'd say checkmate, but we both know you might not be able to spell it. Nah, I gotta stop being mean. No, really, it really is a case of fuck the English language. I hate to say it, but it really is a case of F the English language. It will do what it wants to do regardless of what you want it to do. I'd say I'm not surprised, but the end result is I think we've all thought about it at one point or another, even if we didn't act on that little voice in our head. I mean, if I want a Velociraptor around at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to Velociraptor around at 7 o'clock in the morning. And nobody's going to tell me how to English if I don't want to English. Alright, it's been a while since we took a wad of coal up to the top. Is that how it sounded when I said it? Because it did not sound like that in my head. Because in my head, I quite clearly heard myself say V-E-L-O. Oh. Oh, well, that's a different story, Ghost. That's just, you know, that's just pre-nepotism there. You're preparing yourself for having, for your kids to have nepotism on that front. This is gonna be a thing in the channel now, isn't it? I can... Okay, I'm sorry, I can hear the SpongeBob in you saying that, Sarah. I can hear the SpongeBob. Hey, nice. Fun. 5 bits. Thank you, Ghost. Alright. We can finally start automating things. And the first thing we're going to automate is small bits. Little bits. Small parts. These days, I think all of us hate the idea of our kids watching a show that like SpongeBob, for those of us that have kids. But we enjoyed it growing up, and we're not ashamed about it for the most part. It's just honestly a little amazing that SpongeBob memes are even semi-relevant still. I mean, I'm pretty sure that happened in season 9, so... I mean, you were one of the few. You were probably one of the few, Ghost. But, the sad thing is, SpongeBob kind of came to represent peak, SpongeBob kind of came to represent full, peak, millennial humor, because it's literally about a teen, essentially about a young adult slash, late teen getting his first job, It's kind of hard to straight up hate everything about it, because it's literally all of us when we were young. Well, when we were in our early teens and late teens and early 20s. It's like, I love it and I hate it at the same time because it makes me feel old. Look, if there's any biting happening, you need to remember consent. Fair enough. Fair enough, Shade. You don't want to fall into the cap trap. Don't fall into the cap trap. Oh, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Where is it? There it is. I mean, do I need to send you the video of Gas Monkey Forge, the boss from Gas Monkey Forge doing his version of a PB&J? Do I really need to send you that one, Sarah? I mean, all you have to say is cap. That's legitimately all the argument you need for that one. How do you make it inedible? What'd he do? Use paper plate for the freaking bread? Or piss in it? What do you use? Expired bread, peanut butter, and jelly? Jelly has an expiration date in years. How did he manage that? Also the appropriation. Don't forget the appropriation on Cap's part. They give me one small mercy in this mod pack. The early inserters don't require any form of power. That is the one small mercy they give me. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how he gave himself food poisoning there. What'd he do? What do you do? Use completely expired ingredients from beginning to end and then put Marmite in it? Like, how do you screw that up? And the only reason I say and then put Marmite is because you had to put something that could, that had fermented products in it. for that to happen. Okay, to be fair, we cook Pop-Tarts by exposing them to glowing hot elements that are on the edge of exploding, so that one's completely justified. Why was he cooking it in a microwave? This is one of those moments. Why was it in the microwave? Why does anyone allow him in the kitchen? Okay, the toaster being broken is an excuse. It's not a good one, but it is an excuse. It's not a good excuse, but it is an excuse. It's like, if you've overslept, you might as well just freaking eat them uncooked at that point. I mean, they're not even that bad when you eat them uncooked. It's not like they're just inedible if you eat them uncooked. Because they're technically already cooked, you're just reheating them. Oh, this is actually going to frustrate me thinking about it now. Yeah, no, absolutely. Honestly, I wouldn't let him in the kitchen where you live currently. Yeah, I've eaten hot dogs cold once. I don't mind it, but it feels vaguely like a felony. Cold pizza is one of the best. Okay, Sarah, you are very much getting me to the point that I want to road trip to where he is and take a brick to the side of his head. No. Tripping when you're carrying boiling water, that's understandable. Cats are assholes. They love to put themselves in the best place to mess you up. How do you fuck up picking up a slice of cold pizza out of the box and eating it? What did you do? Well, cats are assholes. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. You know, cats are assholes. Oh, fair enough. I said one, not that I was going to. And besides, I hit myself with one all the time. After a while, I don't even think of it because I'm used to hitting myself. And in my defense, I have been hit across the head with a baseball bat at least once in my life. In my defense. Nice, dude. Can you, like, is there any possibility that we can get him submitted to a study on stupidity? Is there any possibility of that? Because it sounds like it might be needed. Lord help me. Lord help me. The more I hear about your brother, the more I've got this mental image of a cryptid that needs to be locked away and never be allowed to, to interact with people ever again. I mean, unless you're going to use it on your brother. I mean, at that point, you might as well just get a taser instead of a cattle prod. Easier to get a hold of and more cost-effective on charging. So we have somebody that we wouldn't trust with cold cuts here, because they'd probably cut themselves on the word. Fair enough, fair enough. Easier to avoid getting a backhand in retaliation. I mean, let's see if I can find any pictures of it. Let's see, did I take pictures of it? God, I'm gonna have to go back a year in my photos. Oh God. No, I did not take pictures, unfortunately. I mean, I did not know there was a codex here. Fuck, I feel like a moron now. It sounds like it's going to be your brother's job the next time he, fucks around and finds out. Apparently less sus than Sarah's brother. Speaking of sus things, did you see that the developers of Among Us are actually getting the community to vote on the next upgrade, on the next thing to happen, upgrade, the next update. That can't go wrong, can it? I mean, they've been working on Among Us VR for a while. I think it's actually functional. Yeah, but could you imagine? Oh, the VR or the first person? The VR. The VR would be fun until until it causes your vision to go wacky. That would. Oh, that would be horrifying. The things VR does to your vision sometimes, man. Oh, yeah, no. What was the longest you've ever spent in VR, Ghost? Yeah, I went and visited my sister near the end of last year, and they've got PlayStation VR set up. It felt like an hour to me. But according to them, I was on it for 6.5 hours. I jive a little too hard with VR and I completely lose track of time. I'm pretty sure half of that time was literally spent on roller coasters in PlayStation VR. That would be the problem for you, Ghost. That would be. That's impressive considering he's 60 years old and on average is going through 2.7 women a day. All right. Let's see. We need more coal. We're after we do this rough hand-fed automation for research, we are going to start working on coal processing. Cuz Ghost, I want you to see how far down the research tree I have to go to find logistics. I have to go through most of that. And then go through that to get access to splitters to split and rejoin conveyors automatically without having to clutch together a solution. Also means that I don't have conveyor filtering until then. So yeah, I have a challenge on my hands. If I don't want to have to figure out a way to take something off of a belt, I have to not put it on a belt. Or at least not on the same belt. Alright. Oh, I am going to absolutely spaghetti these conveyors. You're absolutely right about that. Which reminds me, I need to get some of this carriaging out of here. I also need to automate these, because being able to just keep a stack of these in my inventory will make crafting a lot faster. What are we out of? Iron. I am completely out of iron. That's right. I am gonna spaghetti the shit out of this. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, if the text plates mod wasn't still not updated to freaking 2.0, I would be. All right, my brain wants to tell me I need to work on something specific, but it's not telling me what that is. Oh, right. Right, I need to bring in everything so that I can start pushing out the produced science that I can actually start researching again. Figure out how I want to do this. Soil washing unlocks this, which can be useful early on if I can get it up and running. I need this. Yeah. Really is a nice. What's up, Sarah? But it really is a nice model for the labs. So much. They look so much neater than What the shit, Ghost? Holy cow! Thank you. I mean, that's an absolute given for all of us as a group. I do love the look of the labs here. So much better than the little domes of vanilla. You know what? I walk up this so often, I need to do this. So there is something that's kind of far off, but it is also... Yeah, no, it's really far off. How quickly do we implement trains? Like, as soon as they're available, do we gun for them, or do we hold off for a bit? All the trains, all the time? Why does it feel like Ghost just had a train-tism?
Hashire sori kaze no yoni tsukimihara wo padoru padoru.
At least we know which one of those is Ghost's favorite. Oh. I think Slim did mention that one the other day. At least there's nothing from Pepper Coyote in there. And you don't need to know who Pepper Coyote is, trust me on that one, Ghost. You would actually probably stab me for letting you, for you finding out. Finding Nux funny isn't great, so I mean, he has his moments, but his hot takes are extremely spicy takes. Considering he's been single-handedly responsible for at least one male VTuber completely losing his being deplatformed because he accused them of being a pedo. And people just took it at face value because it was nuts. So, yeah. Only to find out later on that Nux was literally just talking out his ass. Slim, what have you been doing? That you're dabbling in in something called Botmaster? Yeah, no, I don't think it's just one good beating. I'm pretty sure it's 3 or 4. Like, even when he's not being himself, even when Nux isn't being himself, the vibe he gives off is, oh, nice. Good old classics. Alright, I need some more sand. Steel research is at least hand automated instead of inventory automated. Oh, we're still good here. What is our power demand looking like? Barely touching what we have available. Cool. Dude, there's so much. A lot of the stuff in this mod is unlocked very late game. A lot of the neater stuff. This is one of those mods that it does a lot, but you have to be all the way into the mod to see it. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. So it's like, I don't know if you ever got this. It's like the old cartoon Johnny Quest almost. God, Ghost, you remember that show? Johnny Quest? And the remake? It's all the way down there. Feels weird. No, I said Johnny Quest, not Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo's Gennady Tartakovsky. No, you're right, it did. Johnny Quest was early 90s, not 80s. I was only 3 in 89, so... I have seen Pat Labor. That's fantastic. If you've never seen Pat Labor, you got to see it. All right. Alright, I'll have to check it out. Alright, looks like it's time for a mining set. For a logging session. Pepe Le Pew. Don't do that to me, man. You are I can feel the gray hairs coming in when you say that stuff like that. I find that 100 brush strokes gives it just the right amount of fluff. That's an actual line from one of those cartoons. He had fallen in water and he was drying himself out. The thing was, he wasn't even a predator. He knew how to accept a no. He accepted no's. He was, weirdly enough, a responsible individual. He got turned down 2 or 3 times over the years and accepted it. Pepe was actually a good dude. He came off as a little, well, there's no way to, other way to say this. He came off as a little French, but, you know, that was just the character and the stereotypes of the era. Alright, I'll have to check it out after stream. I've got a good 2.5 hours to go before I even feel comfortable calling it a day. You want to know when I know it's time to come back from my mining trip? When the research stops completely. Because that's when I know my resources on the research train has stopped. God, it's been forever since I saw the word tubular. Last time I saw that word, it was Super Mario World on the special levels. Look far out, man. Now that I've heard more recently from Scooby-Doo. Classic Scooby-Doo, not the new diarrhea. What? What? My parents still have all of the old Scooby-Doo movies on VHS. Actually, those VHSs might be here now, actually. Oh, God. We would have to watch Death Racers before we watch that. Have you ever heard of Death Racers? Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the producers of Death Racers would just like it to be seen by somebody. Yeah, no. Death Racers is kind of a knockoff Death Race. And that might be the nicest thing that anyone ever said about Death Racers. For instance, it features Insane Clown Posse as part of the main cast. Why are you low power? You should not be low power right now. There's... Oh, full on... Okay, alright, my bad. Why? Why you hate ICP? Why you hating on them? Just like any other music group, they've had their issues, but there's, you know, they're still not as bad as Diddy. No one's that bad, except maybe my MJ. I mean, Spaceballs is not rip-off. Spaceballs is not rip-off. That's legitimately quite intentional and enjoyable. That's not a rip-off. I mean, that's just it. They never tried to be, the same as other people. They knew their sound was weird. They knew their sound was weird, and they still got love. They leaned into it. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, it's not just Star Wars, it's all, sci-fi movies. Alright, it is time to start trying to figure out... Time to start trying to figure out this, coal. Oh, by the way, there is a new class for the boss fight. New class for boss fight. You can type !engineer to be the engineer, and you can make drones and shit for the fight. I mean, I'm still standing by. Maybe we should find. Maybe we should find somewhere that does, that's got Robotech and watch it as a group. Not stream it as a group, because that's like 9 hours worth of TV to stream. But watch it as a group, because Robotech was awesome. Just season 1 alone is like phenomenal for me. Dude, I used to have all of it on DVD, and my DVDs got stolen when I was in my first apartment. Yep. 1, 2, and 3 most of the time. Yeah, dude. Season 1 is what everyone remembers, but season 3 is like phenomenal also. Season 2 is a take it or leave it, but season 1 and season 3 are where it really shined for me. The only downer about season 1 was Min-Mei. Honestly, Min-Mei can go get a brick to the face, honestly. Not even lying. Min-Mei can take a brick to the face. Min-Mei's greatest character development came at the end of the series. Yeah, well, I mean, to begin with, Robotech in and of itself was 3 different animes, strung together. Super Dimensional Fortress Macross, Southern Cross, and, God, what was the third one? God, I can't remember the third one. God, I really cannot remember what the third one was. Oh, you turned into an engineer? Yeah. Dude. Yeah, you're not wrong. All the Macross series was phenomenal. No, I mean, you literally turned into a mecha. God, it's going to bug me not remembering what the third series that Robotech was made from. It was Macross, Southern Cross, and Genesis Climber Mospedia. That was the 3 that they used to make Robotech. The wonder of wiki warrioring. Now the problem here is that the tailings pond cannot hold coal gas. So I actually sent that off in the wrong direction, taking that into account. So the tailings pond is really only useful for tar. Which we need a lot of tar. Tar is precious, and the more of it we have earlier, the better. It's like, yeah, it's really important in the long run. Alright, we are missing steel plates here. Here, take a few. I gotta go get more iron anyway. But we're researching the first thing we can use coal gas for right now. So on the positive side, that's not going to go to waste. On the flip side, there's so many angles to this mod pack that it's hard to just say with certainty one thing is better than the other. But oh no, Ghost is out of there. Whoops. As a sub, you are already earning the most you can at any given time. It's just time at this point. I am currently, what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up for when we start on aluminum. Oh, I don't like that. Not at all. There's not much that's a bad juju, but building in the middle of the path when you don't have to is bad juju in Factorio. Thanks, I hate it. Now here's the thing, and I learned this the hard way. It is not worth going to the trouble to trying to get to fuel your power with regular coal. You know, with from this. Not worth it. It's cheap. It's more cost effective to just ship raw coal straight to it. You're trying to use regular coal for it. It's using as much extra power as it provides to do it. It's like incremental improvements that that are immediately mitigated. It's more cost effective to just use straight up raw coal and dedicate the coal processing, the coal you've made to making coke, which you don't want to use for power either. You're going to use it for other things. Like, legitimately, until you get some better recipes, raw coal is still your best option. Like, I'm making one of these destructive distillation columns for producing coke, but I should probably be using 3 or 4. And I have 4 byproducts from each of those. Each of these has 4 byproducts. I'm not even kidding. Making the coal from raw coal produces 3 coal, 60 units of coal gas, 30 units of tar, and 20% of the time it gives you 1 piece of iron oxide. That iron oxide is only a chance, and it takes 20 of them to get you 10 plates of iron. It's a byproduct, incidental byproduct. But if you make coal gas from coal, which is actually gets you less coal gas than just making coal, weirdly enough, you have a 30% chance for iron oxide. It makes 6 coke, 40 coal gas, and 50 tar. Better tar, worse on coal gas, but it makes you coke. And coke is important. Coke gets you a lot of things, a lot of possibilities. It's used all over the place, like legitimately all over the place. You know, like I don't even have the stuff that's used in Unlocked. I don't have to try to do that. Bugs does that to himself. All right, I hit the can one more time. I'll be back. Alright, I'm alive. I promise. Really, it's the stone brick that's out. Okay. And the, yeah, okay, I got it. But yeah, no, this mod pack touts 10,000 recipes. Speaking of Bugs, have you heard from him in a few days? I haven't seen him in any Discord chats lately. That's a little concerning. Normally he's all over the Discord chats anytime somebody comes close to one. Wonder if he's okay. You know, when I went up there to get iron for me, you know, for the research, and then I immediately used it all on something else. Hey, Steve, how you doing? How you doing? Steve, have you played Factorio? Can't remember. Have you played it? Because, I'm torturing myself. I am playing Pyanadons. I am playing Pyanadons. And, yeah. You got 40 hours in it? I think I am sub 1,000 hours. I'm right around 500 hours in it. How you doing, Wheezy? I'm going to recommend you don't run Pyanadons modded. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. I'm doing good, but at the same time, I'm also running what amounts to Factorio CBT. So, I'm clearly not all good. I fully embrace the fact that this mod pack is going to drive me to insanity. Yeah, I've got about 500, almost entirely self-taught. Which just means that I've got a lot of bad habits that modding has just exacerbated. But, hey, I enjoy myself. Penguin hugs in chat, everybody. You gotta have... That's the real no-lifer number, is when you hit over 1,000 hours. Or over 2,000. I know some of the speedrunners hit the 5,000 to 6,000 hours. I have no doubt Neilhouse has 11 to 13 at this point. I know I watch Cyclomatic play sometimes. Nice. I do like Pyanadon's labs. Those are Pyanadon's labs right there. Those look gorgeous compared to the little dome that Vanilla uses. Alright. Cool, I've got my burner miners. That actually completely tracks. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with some Skyrim. I will say that. If you're into it, it's a good game. I just never got into it like that. I think I played through and beat the game like 4 times, and I was like, okay, I know there's more stuff in this game, but but I'm getting bored. All but one of my playthroughs was non-modded too. And it just, after a while, it just, hey, I did everything that's not obscure, out of the way stuff, and I'm bored of it type situations. You should not be in there. Yeah, I think at most I only ever did 250 of them in a single run. It did add a lot of replayability when they added the ability to essentially prestige your skills. Once they added that, it did add a lot of replayability. Because that first run on release day, it got boring because of because the skills had a cap. Yeah. It really did take a few updates for it to be a good game. Here, maybe? I would have to legitimately go outside and look. Ghost hears it's raining, so he decides I need to go outside. On webcam, don't fuzz up on me. Yeah, of course I'm wearing. I'm just a freaking torso and arms, man. You know that good and well. I mean, come on. You know good and well the cold ain't what bothers me. Mr. Took naps in freezer, you know? It's a little cold, not very rainy. In fact, I found a completely dry leaf. Oh, it's cold and rainy there. That explains the misery. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. It's not raining here, unfortunately. Just a titty bit nipply outside. Steve, this, just to warn you, this mod pack touts 1,000 hours to completion for experienced Factorio players. On a world there I was just derping around in, playing around to see what the early game was like. I got 10 hours in and didn't even get past the first science. It's a serious tech mod. Okay, so you're probably You're probably better off building a custom mod pack then, honestly. I can't, preferably one with the Rampant mod, because what the Rampant mod does is it, cranks up the hostility of the biters and, how to describe it, makes them evolve in ways to defend against the weapons that are used against them. If you use lasers to kill them a lot, they'll start developing the ability to defend against lasers. If you use fire to kill them a lot, they'll start becoming fireproof. Go for it. It's always entertaining to see people try, explore and try new things with Factorio. Weirdly enough, weapon mods, while they do exist, they're not... How to describe it? Yeah, keep changing out the weapons. Man your walls with a mixed array of weapons to keep them from adapting to any one weapon type. Fair enough. While there are weapon mods, they're not the forefront of Factorio modding because, well, honestly, unless you're running Rampant, a good row of flamethrowers does the job. With only, all the way up to late game. Because the game's more about the automation while defending your base instead of defending your base and automating that. I mean, hey, if you do want to put together a war world to take, to try challenge it with, I am all down for checking that out sometime. Just be ready for the smoke because the biters don't play. Not in modded Factorio, at least. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't want to play, but I'd be down to help build you a vicious mod pack. I can always take some notes from Dosh to, for when he did his Hell World run. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, if we want to make it extra special, we make it a death world and we reduce the resource amount. Really make y'all have to scrimp and scrounge for everything. Let me put it this way. Death World, massive nests as close to your start as possible, and they're hypersensitive to any pollution. Any pollution triggers an attack. Instead of, oh, you have to reach a threshold, it's, oh, you did any pollution? Here we come. Like, Death World is just, it's the king of big challenge, I guess you can call it. Also, Ghost, when it comes to putting down inserters, if you're needing to filter them, remember that you can rotate them with the R button. You can always point them the wrong way and then put them the right way. I mean, nukes are already in the game. Yeah, I will be almost exclusively using that coal to make coke. No reason not to. Alright, let's find out why our mining is... Our research is still not going. Come on. I swear I've been stuck at this, Oh, no. What? the bane of this mod pack. I got ashed. Fair enough. That statement explains so much about you. Alright, this produces 3 coal. This recipe produces 3 coal in 2 seconds. This one takes 10 coal, which would take 8 seconds to produce and make 6 coke. So if I've got 2 of them producing 4 every 2 seconds. Okay, I should be good with 2 of them. Another way to consider Bert from Tremors is you very much you give off Burt Reynolds vibes, dude. So, does this mean we should be calling you Ashley? What, you didn't like Evil Dead? He'll take Bandit. Now, here's the thing about nicknames, Ghost, and I learned this back in middle school. You don't decide what your nickname is. Everyone else does. Why do you think there are so many military fighter pilots that have just absolutely childish nicknames? How do I not have enough? Oh wait, I'm already making one. That's right. I mean, the worst I've ever had is, you know, I got called that crazy guy at work when I worked for Taco Bell because I was that crazy idiot who stuck his fucking hand in the fryer. They called me a crazy idiot for it because I was just chasing after a piece of food that I dropped into it. Also, I may have had a family member die shortly before that, so I wasn't exactly in the best headspace. It's understandable why it happened, but it's fucked up that it did. Yeah, it's been well over a decade, almost 20 now, but it still hurts. You never really get over losing a little sister, you know? I mean, the screwed up thing about the whole family situation is they tried to send me home from work the day it happened, and my dumb ass thought they were just sending me home early for no reason. And when my family asked why I didn't come home, afterwards I just said, they never send me home early. Why would they now? It confused me. Yeah, no, I am literally being cock-blocked by coal gas. Okay, well, this is bad up here. Let me just grab as much as I can. I need to keep my research going. What can we do down here? I need to get research going again. It's trickling along. That's kind of the point. Do we have anything that requires coal gas currently to run? Alright, I suppose it is time to start, we've got coke. I need to get another soil extractor. Dude, I am telling you, despite everything, Pretzel has some phenomenal music, man. Pretzel really does just have phenomenal music as long as you're just looking to listen, not sing along. I need to wait for iron. Almost there. Yeah, but it's weird to realize that we are 3 hours into this and we're not even halfway through the tech for tier 1. You have a hunger for celery, huh? Must feel the need to clean out your colon. They do call celery nature's toothbrush. I'm not kidding about the colon joke either. That's less of a joke than you think. There's actual pictures. There's actual pictures of hey Yuki, how you doing? Hey. How's Yuki doing today? I probably need to grab 2 or 3 of these. Love you a trip cheeseburger? Yeah. God, it's been forever since I had a straight up cheeseburger that wasn't a gas station burger. Holy shit, it's been forever. Alright, with that, we have everything processing that's needed for, These are making Coke, even if I'm having to manually remove it currently. Still gotta do something with the, coal oil, but... I mean, with the coal gas, but that's... in the works. Alright, what are we out of? You hate your phone? What? Oh God, if I Ghost, if I didn't know that it was just your phone being a D-bag, I would think that you were having a stroke there. But I was saying Coke. As in coal Coke. I mean, hey, could be worse, Yuki. Could definitely be worse. Shade's in the hospital again for an infection. I know I pressed for 3 of those. Why did it only give me 2? Still gotta figure out something to do with this coal oil. Like, I know where it's useful in the tech tree, but... Oh, right, I'm trying to get steel going. If I could get just a little bit of steel, I can start. That'll work. One moment. Heard something crawling on the outside of the house. I actually think I just cracked the drywall doing that. You know what? Why are we wasting, now, once I get power up here, looks like I may need to go on a, log hunt again. It's actually a little frustrating. Alright, so anytime we're working on Pyanadons, I'm going to try to keep this to a 4-hour stream. Between 3 and 4 hours, we'll call it. Both for planning and for my own sanity. I am not going to go until I drive myself insane every day, because then we're only going to get about 4 streams into this before I quit playing. So in the effort of longevity, we are limiting ourselves to no more than 4 hours on this mod pack, on this world a day. For my own sanity. I mean, the problem with asking for an extra set of hands, Ghost, is half the time I don't know what I want to do. I'm still new enough at this mod pack that I'm literally guessing at things still, and that makes fun for single player, but in a cooperative situation, that leads to one person constantly asking, and it's stressing the other out. You know? And while that can be entertaining visually, it's not good for long play. For short play or simulation games like when we're doing fast food, oh, that's fine. That's half the fun. In something that you want to be organized, that would be hell on your mindset. Especially when I'm spaghettiing half of this that I should, that I'm, in a attempt to try to make it look semi-normal. That would be hell for our mindsets and bad for the longevity of the series if we tried to make it multiplayer without both of us having decent experience in the mod pack. Oh God, don't remind me of that thing. We would need a fourth to make that work. We'd need a fourth, one for each pair of pumps. One to act as the manager and or security, and a person running cashier. We could not do that with just 3 of us. At least not. Honestly, it might be fun to get Dark in there. I haven't done enough with Dark to say whether or not that would be a good match. Alright, what's going on with power? Fair enough, fair enough. Sub 3 hours, first steal. I could probably had that done 45 minutes ago, but I was just lost in my own brain. Alright, so we're having problems right now of power shortages. So let's get some solar power. Well, not solar, wind power. In the form of fish turbines. Yes, I did just say fish turbines. We are going to use fish to power the base. If we can get a chunk of power, of just passive, always there power instead of coal dependent power, it'll do a lot to keep us from brownouts going forward. That one is out, so there's no point in having that one there. Fishy would be happily horrified. I'm a little surprised I didn't say fish-powered wind farm and Fishy didn't immediately scream no in chat. On second thought, it's not that surprising. Fishy's not here. Or at least if Fishy's here, they haven't said anything in a while. Angry streaming. Got it. You know what? I'm gonna detour here for a minute to place an order for lunch. Come on. There we go. Order placed. That easy. So so we have Glassworks, the glass tech, in the process of being done right now. We're just waiting on steel, and I need to grab more iron to be able to produce our first. Oh right, I was going for coal coke if I have access to any. Coal coke production will be a bottleneck for quite a few things. I mean, that means there's a lot of automation in it. Alright, gonna do a little bit of a poor man's storage here. That's the storage you use when you don't have any other choice. Honestly, the fast food sim is what I was enjoying with, you know. Oh, God. Oh, God. That means we need a fourth person running the house sim. We need a fourth person running a house sim. Or a lot, you know. Is that Finnish House Simulator? I mean, from that perspective, wouldn't it be better for me to play the supermarket? If he needs to be on a power trip to be a cop, I'm not sure we want a cop. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a drug test for Ghost Diecast on lane 3? I want you to think long and hard about what you just suggested, Ghost. Nothing against bugs, but we both know that would not work. Like, legitimately, that one turbine is taking care of most of my power. During the day, at least. Long-sleeved ones at that. Deep searches. I am sorry, sir. We need you to bend over. Pretty sure there is somewhere. I'm so... That's what we call dog... There is Dog the Bounty Hunter, the video game already. And don't even deny it, despite how shitty he is still the closest thing we're going to get to a Florida man of bounty hunting. Despite how shitty an individual he is, he's still the closest thing we've got to a Florida man of bounty hunting. Just on how stupid his shit is. Okay, I'm sorry. Do you remember the cartoon Doug, Ghost? Because if you don't, the main character's love interest was Patty Mayonnaise. Didn't help that he was the closest thing to a soy boy cuck you were getting in early 90s television. So close. So close to getting this quartz mine up and running. That'll give us something to actually dump all this freaking... all this coal gas into. God, it's actually irritating me a little how long this is taking. There we go. This requires electricity, but the glassworks that it makes material for, it requires liquid fuel or gaseous fuel. Well, that just sounds like a skill issue on his part. No, I get your point on that, but yeah, we're gonna get I think we're gonna get this glass blowing up and running. Get us some labware set up, just because we can, and because we need something to dump coal gas into. Oh, never mind. Wow. We actually don't need this right now. We can put that off. So as it turns out, and I did not know this, wish I had known this sooner. Aluminum requires coal gas to mine. Yeah, I did not know that. I just need to go get some more cold coke and Alright, so we're looking at this Crusher. Once we get Crusher, we're going how do we want to do this? What is required here? Alright. Queue you up. Go refill my research stuff because apparently I'm missing a few things. But yeah, we're gonna work our way through to getting wood processing that'll let us automate growing and harvesting trees. So so we'll be able to not worry about having to go on a wood trip anymore. Then we'll aim for vacuum tubes and alloy smelting, because you need vacuum tube electronics to get alloy smelting, because, yeah, we want duralumin. It's aluminum and copper mixed together, and it's one of the early reasons why you want aluminum. Almost all the machines that come after that point require them, including our electric inserters, and weirdly enough, not the splitter, which is a godsend. Unfortunately, you need simple circuit boards for that, and yeah. So, yeah, we're not much longer for today's stream, unfortunately. But, I did not grab any cold coke. But, my brain is completely absent, head empty. A moment here. I forgot to place down the, I'm completely hand feeding our steel production at the moment, which is definitely slowing it down, but at the same time, it also means I'm only making steel when I need steel, which cuts down on my power usage. Even if I am having to wait a little while for it. Ooh, I don't have any coal or anything. Sorry, my brain just kind of shut off on me there for a moment. Oh, wow. What is required to produce those? Okay. Huh. Might be worth it to automate some of those just for hand production purposes. Oh, coal gas.
The onslaught of the communist masters of deceit. Sadists, masochists, sadists, transvestites, erotic, cavemen, and other sex deviants.
Yeah, I think we're at the call it for the day. So tomorrow morning, my time. I will be trying. The plan is to keep researching, but in fact, if y'all are okay with it, I might let it research off stream a little bit. I might work on let it run through some research off stream, just like while I eat. You know, stock it up and let it run while I sit here and eat. Just because the alternative is for it to, all the research having to be done on streaming. And while it is really good at giving you researches that do genuinely feel like they did something, like they're helping you, boy howdy, could you imagine what it'd be like if you were having to sit through every single one of these on stream?
Communist masters of deceit.
Yeah, I think we'll let Crusher finish, get another queued up. I think we want creosote queued up, because creosote's pretty crucial later on. In fact, it's the only way to get a better electric pole recipe, so we kind of need creosote for that. And honestly, I just kind of want to get concrete, basic concrete production set up. Ooh, maybe not. It does require coke, but it does also produce carbon dioxide, which we need for other things, like where is it? Moss. And yeah, moss, which weirdly enough is something we kind of want to do. I think it's really good for biomass and some shit later on. Oh no, seaweed that we want. What? There was something we wanted moss for later on. I remember. Oh, right. Tree seeds. Yeah, we want to be able to automate moss for trees before we get to tree seeds. So, yeah. So, yeah, I guess we will call it here. We'll see you guys next time. I had a good time. The torture is just beginning. Catch you guys next time. See you later. Peace.